Have you ever wondered why some Islamic teachings liken this world to a prison? This metaphor may seem stark, yet it holds profound wisdom. In a nutshell, it serves to remind us of the temporary nature of our earthly life and encourages us to strive for the eternal bliss of the hereafter. Islamic teachings often use this prison world analogy to foster a sense of detachment from worldly attachments and kindle a yearning for the divine. To fully understand this concept, we must delve deeper into the teachings of Islam. Islam is not just a religion, it's a complete way of life. It's a comprehensive guide that touches upon every facet of existence, from the mundane to the profound, the worldly to the spiritual. Islam, in its essence, encourages its followers to navigate through life with a sense of balance and purpose, promoting virtues like patience, contentment, and gratitude. Imagine life as a journey, with Islam acting as a compass, guiding its followers through the highs and lows, twists and turns. Whether it's about maintaining social relations, managing finances, or developing a deeper connection with the divine, Islam provides a roadmap. It's not just about rituals or worship, but also about character development, empathy, and social responsibility. This holistic approach underscores the Islamic perspective on life, where every action, every decision has a spiritual dimension. This sense of purpose and direction might give us an understanding as to why the world is often referred to as a prison in Islamic teachings. So why is this world likened to a prison? This question might be bouncing around in your mind. In Islam, the concept of the world as a prison is not about literal bars or locked doors. It's more about the spiritual journey and the discipline it involves. Let's delve into this. Islam encourages its followers to detach from the materialistic aspects of the world. It's not about renouncing worldly pleasures, but about not letting them distract from the ultimate goal. It's about finding a balance and not allowing ourselves to be consumed by the temporary glitter of this world. The life we live on earth is considered transitory, a fleeting phase before the real life in the hereafter. As believers, we're urged to focus on our spiritual growth, to cultivate our hearts and minds, and prepare for the eternal life that awaits. This is where the metaphor of the prison comes into play. A prison imposes boundaries, limits freedoms, and instills a sense of discipline. This is the discipline Islam seeks to instill in its followers: adherence to moral and ethical values, compassion towards others, and a sense of responsibility to our Creator and fellow beings. This discipline is not meant to limit joy, but to guide us towards a more fulfilling, meaningful, and ultimately liberating way of life. In essence, the world being a prison is not about physical confinement, but a spiritual discipline. It's about embracing a journey that leads to ultimate freedom and eternal peace. So, is it all about restrictions and confinement? Not at all. The Islamic perspective of the world as a prison is not about oppression or limitation. Instead, it's about liberation. Liberation from the shackles of materialism, from the unending pursuit of worldly pleasures. It's about breaking free from the chains that bind us to a life of discontent and constant craving. This concept encourages a balanced and modest lifestyle. It promotes peace and contentment, urging us to find joy in the simple things and to value the spiritual over the material. It's about understanding that true freedom isn't about having everything, but about needing less. It's about realizing that peace comes not from possessing, but from letting go. It's a call to live a life of purpose, of meaning, of fulfillment, a life not driven by consumerism, but by compassion, kindness, and love. Therefore, the world being a prison is not a negative concept, but rather a liberating philosophy that guides a believer towards a fulfilling and meaningful life.